In this video, we're going to take a look at an introduction to collecting like terms. So we can simplify expressions by collecting like terms. So what we need to understand here is what a term is. So let's say we've got an algebraic expression. Let's say we've got 3x minus 1. So 3x minus 1. What I would have here is two terms. So my two terms here are going to be 3x. So 3x and this minus 1 here. Okay. They would be my terms. So 3x and minus 1 are terms here from this algebraic expression. Now obviously, I can't simplify this any further. I can't collect any like terms because I can't collect 3x and minus 1 together. Let's say we've got something like, say, 2x plus y plus x plus 4y. What I can do here is I can simplify this expression by collecting like terms. In that case then, I can collect the x's together here because they're both multiples of x, and we can do the same for the y variable here, okay? So if we collect the like terms here, what I'm going to get then, if I started by just putting in a bracket, I've got 2x, there's 2x here plus this x here, and what I've also got here is this y and this 4y. So again, we can collect those, put those in the brackets just to make it clear what we're doing here. So now if we collect the like terms here, 2x plus x, that would mean we have 3x in total. We get 3x, and then y plus 4y here, that would give me 5y. In that case then, once we simplify this expression here, we get 3x plus 5y, okay? That's everything we need there for our introduction to collecting like terms. So what we're going to do now is take a look at some practice questions for collecting like terms. So if we start off with question 1 here, we're asked to simplify this algebraic expression a plus 2b minus 3a plus 5b plus 10 by collecting like terms. So what we need to do here is just identify the variables that we can add together, or in other words, just the terms that we can collect here. So I've got a and minus 3a, so we can collect those together. So what I'll do, just like we did for the previous example, I'll just put these inside a bracket. I'm going to get a minus 3a here inside the first bracket. We've then got 2b here plus this 5b. There's no other b's then, so that would just be that bracket as well. Again, if we just note that here, I've got 2b plus 5b. And then finally, what we've got at the very end here is just this plus 10. Okay. Now, there's no other numbers. I can't add anything or subtract anything from that 10. We just write that at the very end and leave it as it is. Okay, we can't do anything further with that. So what we need to do now is just simplify each of these brackets here. So a minus 3a, that would be minus 2a. Oops, let's try that again. My tablet went out of sync a little bit. So minus 2a. There we go. And then 2b plus 5b, that would give me 7b there. So 7b here. And then finally, we've got this plus 10 here. Like we said, we can't do anything with that. I can't add anything to it. I can't subtract anything from it. So we just leave it as it is then. Okay. And there we have it. So that's our solution to question 1. And to finish with here, we take a look at the very last question. We're asked to simplify 3p squared plus p minus q plus 3q squared minus p plus 10q. So there we go. So quite a long question here, or quite a long algebraic expression that we're asked to simplify. So where do we begin here? Well, if I just go from left to right, just like we've done for the previous examples. So we start off with this 3p squared here. Well, there is no more p squareds in this algebraic expression. Okay, so I can't collect that with any other like terms. What that means then is we're just going to get 3p squared. Moving along now, I've got this p here. But what you'll notice, I've also got this minus p here. Okay, so we can collect those like terms. So again, we'll just put these inside a bracket. That's p minus p. Okay, we've got this minus q here. And what you'll notice is we've also got 10q here. Okay, so again, we can collect like terms. And again, if I put these inside a bracket, I've got minus q plus 10q. What else have we got here? Again, we're just going from left to right. I've got this 3q squared here. But I don't have any more q squared terms, so I'm just going to get 3q squared at the very end. And I think that covers everything. We've dealt with the minus p, that was there. We've also got the 10q there. So that's everything, okay? In other words, all I need to do now is just simplify these two brackets here, and that would be this algebraic expression here simplified by collecting like terms. Obviously the 3p squared stays as it is. We get 3p squared. I've now got p minus p, so that would just be 0, they'll just cancel. I've then got minus q plus 10q, or in other words 10q minus q, so that would give me 9q. Oops, so 9q there. And then finally we've got this 3q squared here. Again, we can't simplify that. There's nothing I can collect with that, so I just get 3q squared there. Okay. And there we have it, so that's our solution to question 2. That brings us to the end of this video on an introduction to collecting like terms. In the next video, we're going to take a look at exam revision for collecting like terms.